Hi guys, this is Brianna from BL Budgeting. I wanted to do something a little bit different today because I think that this can really change your budget and help you out. So when I was in a lot of debt, I tried to cut expenses everywhere, but the easiest way to cut expenses, honestly, for me, was meal planning and meal prepping. And I want to show you today the best way to get there and to make it the most effective. All right, so this doesn't have to be overwhelming where you are prepping food for hours and hours like you see on some videos, because that is for some people and that's also not for some people. But planning first will help you a lot, and then prepping will help you even more to stick to those meals. But it's up to you if you want to go to the prepping step. I do try to go to the prepping step whenever I have time, and also it will help me eat healthier because I'm kind of on a weight loss journey right now. Okay, before I get started, I do want to go over Happy Mail that I got from somebody super sweet. She's one of the first people that I met in this community, and not met in person, but she's one of the first people that I've talked to. And Brittany, I just want to say that you have been so helpful. You've been so sweet. You've answered every question. You've just always been there for anything that I wanted to talk about. And one of the things was Gossip Girl. I'm literally one of the biggest fans. I know that everybody has their shows that they like to watch, whether or not they are a popular show. And from my husband, he just thinks it's the dumbest, most dramatic, silliest show ever, but this is my comfort show. She came out with this Gossip Girl line, and I was immediately obsessed with it. And she is so sweet that she literally just said, "Hold your money, I'll send you a bundle." And I was like, oh my God. So Brittany, I hope that you love what I sent you. I really do, because this, I don't know if I can top this. So this is her envelope. I was in love with this. I thought it was super cute. And then 3 words, 8 letters, say it and I'm yours, for Chuck and Blair. And then here, one of their trackers for Chuck and Blair. Dorota, she's friggin' hilarious. And then, let me get that in focus. It says, "Miss Blair, I unfriend Mr. Chuck on Facebook and in real life." And then a scratch off. I love scratch offs. So I have my own Etsy shop and I sell scratch offs, but I don't ever buy them from other people. And I've bought some from Brittany, but not really from anybody else. And I really want to, because they're exciting, because you don't know what you're going to get. This is all of it. And then a cute dashboard. And then another cute dashboard. And then some freebies. She always gives me these. And always use this. And then this. Perfect. Girl, you are so nice. You are too nice to me. I just want to say thank you, Brittany, so much. All right, so let's get started. First, what I like to do, and I'm sure that you've heard this before, is to shop your kitchen. So look at what you have. Look at what ingredients you have. Can you make meals with the ingredients that you have right now before going to the grocery store? To make it even simpler, I always like to break it down into categories, like what dairy items do I have? What like shelf stable items in the cabinet? What meats do I have? Or you could just say what proteins. If you're a vegetarian, you would do, beans, things like that. And just kind of break it down into what you do have. Or you can break it down into what breakfast items do I have. And if you have a whole bunch of breakfast items in your cabinet already and in your fridge, then you can kind of skip that section when you're at the grocery store. Because if you're set for the next week or two, depending on how often you go grocery shopping, that will, you know, it will definitely add up. And then once you have all of your ingredients written down, think about what meals you can make with those. So if you have full recipes right there, if you have cereal and eggs and bread and you're good, then great. If you just have a bunch of ingredients, let's say you have pasta. You guys, there's a dog. There's a dog in my backyard and it's not my dog. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that my dog is not outside right now. All right. So let's say, kind of looks like a polar bear. Let's say you have pasta and you have meat. All that you might want to pick up is sauce. So, oh, there's the owner. Well, I'm not going to show her, but there is a woman in my backyard. Okay, so this just simplifies it so much. And then, oh, she looks so annoyed. I would be too, I understand. So then once you get your list together of the ingredients that you need, just get that at the grocery store. And then just a little bit of extra things. I like to have some fallback items, and I might break it down into sweet snacks and salty snacks. Of course, don't just buy a bunch of junk food if you're trying to eat healthy. That's not going to help. But because it can be boring to just have meals and no snacks. You want to also be realistic so that you'll stick to this meal plan. Another way that you can plan out your list is if you're trying to eat healthy, what I'll also do is I'll have carbs, I'll have proteins, I'll have fruits and veggies. And then at the end, just have some snacks of whatever you like to snack on that is somewhat healthy, or if you want a little cheat food or, whatever like that. I like to break down what I have in my kitchen by this. And then in my head, I'll make meals with those. And then I'll make a list to bring to the grocery store. So you're really just going to the grocery store to buy ingredients for meals that you know that you're going to make. All right. So those are my tips. This has helped me so much because so many times I used to go to the grocery store, and I know that so many other people do this too, but you see something, it looks good, you buy it, but you have already bought so many dinner items, some of them go bad. Or you can't, so many times I brought food home and my husband would get upset because I couldn't fit it all in the freezer. I don't know what I was thinking. So she's bringing her dog back now, that poor girl. So yeah, those are my tips. And then always writing it down is very, very helpful. Don't just keep a list in your head, bring a grocery list. And I also want to show what I got from the Yedge budget. This is super cute. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. The Yedge budget on Etsy. She sent me this, and then she also has a whole budget planner too. I'm going to use this for March. So this is the weekly sheet, and this will be what you already have at home. This will be what you need to buy. So you can just simply organize it here, and then any notes that you might have. And then you plan out the meals that you're going to have for 1 week. Or if you want to be really organized and really prepped, is to fill this out. But I wouldn't just jump in and fill this whole thing out, because you know that things change. So maybe have like plan A and a plan B. Let's say you plan to make lasagna, but then your day gets all messed up and you have to spend so long at the store, just like you have an appointment or something, and you don't have time to do the lasagna. Have an easier backup plan, or have some frozen meals. I always have frozen meals in the fridge for when I don't have time to cook, but they're still like within my diet plan of what I want to eat. Those are some tips. Just try to break down what you have in your kitchen, and you can break it down by the type of food that it is. Like I said, protein, carbs, fruit, veggies, snacks. You can break it down by the meal. If you have breakfast items, lunch items, dinner items, things, or just break it down with, these are refrigerated items, these are my shelf stable items. It's how you see your kitchen the best to make it more clear to you, to organize it. And then from there, take those, think about what you can make with them, and look at what ingredients you don't have. And that's what you'll get at the grocery store. And then always have a backup plan. So you have your ingredients and your meals. Also get some snacks, because you know that you might want something at some point and you don't want to just go out and get takeout, because that's the whole point. We're not trying to get like so much takeout, because you're trying to save your money. And then also have a plan A and a plan B. A might be like your perfect meals for your diet plan, or just for the way that you want to eat. And then plan B is your backup plan for if you can't get to plan A because they are more complicated, they were a little bit more expensive, and you decided not to do that recipe. Just always have a plan, because when we don't have a plan, that's when you get the takeout. That's when you eat junk food. So 2 birds in 1 stone is how I try to see it. Save your money, and then you eat the way that you want to eat. Healthy, if that's what you're going after. Or if you're trying to gain weight, you know, more protein, more carbs, things like that. So I hope that you found this useful. I hope that you enjoyed it. And like I said, go check out, let me find her, Easy's things on Etsy. She's got a lot of really cute items. It's not in focus. And check out her shop. It's really cute. I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you did, then please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate any support. And as always, if you have any suggestions or questions, I would love to make a video for you for anything that you're looking for budget related. And I hope that you guys have a great week. Bye.